Here we go. These are the same people that made Dragon Ball Z Kakarot recently, by the way. Just for anybody that's interested in that information. Project Barracuda. The foul, impure beasts that roam the land, the Goma. In order to save civilization from their never-ending threat, the demi-gods who governed the world created an ultimate weapon that would wipe the Goma off the face of the planet once and for all. Their legions were led by 8 elite demigods, the 8 guardian generals. One of them, General Asura, was something something because I didn't read it fast enough. It's very like, what does it remind me of? It's kind of like a Studio Ghibli plot where some evil thing kind of take over, like the world rises up to take itself back, I guess, maybe? Kind of similar to Nausicaa Valley of the Wind, you know, when the giant bugs. Fuck, I love that movie. That one bit, like, blonk, blonk. Whole reason this is interesting is directing direction of person. Otherwise, I go watch YouTube. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so this is the beginning. I think it might be, I'm not sure. The English voice acting in this is pretty decent, like. It's actually, you know what, Jack, I'd stop you right there. It's actually very, very graphically intensive. That was one thing I was very surprised about it. Like I've got a 1070 and it consumes 100% of my GPU. It's not very well optimized. Like, it's like an indie game and it is a little bit rough around the edges sometimes, particularly in the forms of how the clues have been translated. Sometimes they're a little bit like how things are explained in the game. There's like a series of QTE reoccurring events that are quite frustrating because they're not explained correctly. The misery presses have it staying pretty low. Maybe if you put it to low, it has like a really low bar. I had it on high, I guess, so I'm sure maybe you'll be fine. Sometimes I would definitely take the minimum requirements with a pinch of salt sometimes, though. So this is the Goma. I'm one of 8 demigods. Absolutely wrecking the show. Ooh.
Fear not, brave warriors of Shinkoku.
That really does remind me of Alex Gray.
Against the Goma shall come to an end tonight.
The artist Alex Gray.
Powerful demigod.
It's in English, nice. Let me know if it's not loud enough. I'll turn it up a little bit. I find it hard. Without an external mixer, I find it hard to judge the volume. It's something I'll have to look into at some point. Minimum requirements, in my experience, aren't truthful. Yeah, sure the game will run, but it isn't going to be fun. It runs at 10 frames a second.
They will become mantra to aid us in battle.
Your boy Alex G? Not quite. Alex is a different kind of artist. Performance art. The 128th Emperor, that is quite the lineage. Recommended, yeah, probably. I'll be playing that on Monday from the beginning again. So if you're around on Monday, Jack, you can watch me play it. Or not, whatever floats your boat. This guy's my mate right now. Also, Gefafafa, yes. Yesterday was my 1-year anniversary on this channel. Oh, really? Nice. Whenever the time comes for custom avatars, I'll have to get you one made. Because that's a thing that I'm going to be rolling out to 1-year subscribers. Once I get an artist sorted. Just a Linny face. No, like a little cartoon avatar. Fully articulated limbs. Like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles action doll. Fully articulated. You stream while I'm at work. Yeah, that's true. That guy's got a mean fist. The 8th Guardian General. The 8th Guardian General. It's for stream avatars. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 1 year plus subscribers get a stream avatar. Once I get the artist sorted. I need to get myself made one first. Once I have a graphic artist doing an illustrated version of me, and then once I have that look set, then I can start getting an avatar made out of it and all the rest of it. Just create stuff around it, you know? The logo is just kind of like the first bit of this. Just dressing it up, getting all fancy. Well, the good thing about it is once I make avatars for people, so like for example yourself in Hellbound, you're going to be able to, I'll just give you your character sheet and you'll just be able to provide it to Weeble, and then you'll be able to be in any stream that has avatars, including your own, because I saw on my activity feed on stream you bought it. You just literally just have yourself to like give to whoever. Just be like, can I be in your avatars? Here's my character sheet.
And rejoice in prosperity for all eternity.
Oh yeah! Oh, cool. Boom. Ah! Literally just punching a rock to death. Giant rocks hate him. Who's next? Literally this guy's like whole mantra. He just never stops, never stopping. Who's next? He's on vacation and I'm basically replacing him. Nice. Where did he go on holiday? He's the Danny Glover. He's the Danny Glover of this game. I'm getting too old for this shit. Fucking Murta. 8 Guardian Generals. Olga.
Olga, sometimes I wonder if you know me.
Gran Canaria. He needs a nice holiday. I can't even remember where Gran Canaria is. It's like fucking Benidorm or something, is it?
There is no need for us to be on the front. But sit back, wait on victory.
How you two became generals is beyond me. Commander Davis, sending reinforcements directly to the front lines.
Such as this,
The audio, the talking is very low, isn't it? I'm like pure like, what? The what?
But Commander,
Like fuck for these subtitles. The music's just like, oh, fuck the dialogue. Southwest of Morocco. Nice. I booked tickets to Bratislava last week. That's going to be interesting.
is an instrument of destruction I loved.
Surprisingly cheap to get a flight to Bratislava. Don't know why that would be.
Hear me now. Let this blast herald the coming of a new world order.
Classic New World Order. Fucking... If it's always a New World Order, then what's the fucking point? New World Order every year. Time for a New World Order! The one from 15 years ago has been outdated. Where's Old Zealand? When am I going? To Bratislava?
The Brahmastra.
June.
But why?
June.
Gods. It shows how serious we are.
Basically,
about
like the first week of June.
Behold! It is Vitra!
It's for Stag Do. Holy shit! That planet just got. Rip Earth. Impurity level immeasurable. Wow, why don't you just tag me next time, video game? Holy shit. Get wrecked, entire fleet. That thing's like a giant earth whale that lives inside the planet that... Yeah. Unfortunate business. It's these little bits of art in between. This happens quite a bit. Those art, I assume it's all concept art. Unbelievable. More games should do that. More games should do that. Just fucking have concept art in the loading screen. When have you ever looked at concept art and been like, I wish I hadn't looked at that. That was shit. Never. It's amazing.
Get back! You've had your share.
I love concept art. Yeah, it's great. It shows you the potential of a project, really. Like the full potential. No limits, just pure imagination. I love that. Is this Goma thing? Can I destroy that? Am I actually going to destroy essentially this thing? It's a planet? I can't even remember. Ooh. I guess we're going to have to play Man of Medan at some point just for closure after playing Until Dawn again. God, playing Until Dawn again was fucking amazing. It was a lot of fun. Really fun game to stream. Uh-oh. I'm surprised there's any of this fleet left after that absolute destruction. Until Dawn is so pretty. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It is pretty. It's nice, like, I really like the use of shadows in that game. Like, they do shadows really well. Like, it's proper spooky vibes, like, I love it. The cabin is just so well done. The Mandalorian had concept art from the episode you watched. Oh yes, so it did! You're exactly right, Sunclutch. You're exactly right. I forgot all about that. That was a beautiful touch. Yo, Riku Links, welcome back. I've never heard of this game. Yeah, it goes back a few years. It flew a little under the radar, I guess. It has a following for sure, but... do I have a game tagged for this? I'm pretty sure I do, right? Uh-oh. Pretty sure I do. Let's have a look. No? Oh no, I do. Button prompts. Oh no, oh no. Oh, this game is literally like an anime with QTE. Essentially what you're looking at here. Blomp. 6-armed Vajra Asura. I'm probably pronouncing Vajra wrong. It feels wrong in my mouth anyway. Vajra. I can wobble the camera about. That's pretty cool. Look at that thing, like. That's the ugliest whale I've ever seen. Ooh. Hello, Zalorf, welcome. How you doing, man? Michael Bay camera wobble. I watched Doctor Sleep last night. It's 2.5 hours long. It doesn't really feel too long though. Like pacing isn't really too much of an issue with it. It gets a little bit too on the nose with the whole Shining stuff though, and all the dialogue is a bit like over the top. Doesn't really leave much to the imagination, but it's definitely worth a watch. Nothing wrong with some handy Vajra, especially given it's the day after Valentine's. Yeah. Whoa. I'm pretty good, man. Thanks for asking. I picked up the rest of the episodes for this after I found out they existed, and I figured I'd do a full start to finish playthrough. Like the movie, because it's like a movie, so it doesn't really... It hurts it to break it up weeks apart and stuff. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He's dead, for sure. Like, there's no way. That's literally a planet-sized blast. Ain't nobody surviving that shit. Right? Nope, he's fine. Pays to be a demigod, I guess. Tired. I work nights. I went to days so I could spend time with the GF, but now I need to stay awake until 6 AM to readjust my shift tomorrow. Things we do for love. Well, here's hoping that it doesn't end up as difficult as it sounds for you.
We have suffered more casualties than ever, but it will not be back for a while. You should rest.
Due to General Asuras' efforts, Vlitra has subsided.
There's kind of like an oddball anime Star Wars vibe to this, the way their space stations are. You know, the way it just like cuts to them in their giant space stations and they're just like standing in like some kind of deck area with the giant window and they're just like blah 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 blah. That's like the most Star Wars thing ever. Let me know if there's any problems with the audio.
The time is near.
Look at that. That looks so cool. That really looks like... that looks like the cover of a Tool album, right? My QTEs were not on point. Audio's fine, but I have no idea what the fuck is going on. It's fairly simple. It's just very visually noisy. Karma's Fortress, Deus's Chambers. After the battle with Goma Viltra, congratulations, Commander. We have once again succeeded in suppressing Viltra. That means nothing. In time, it will be back and pose an even greater threat than today. Viltra, that vile beast. Destroying it will be more troublesome than I had anticipated. And who would have even thought that Helion Asura would be the one to quell it? He even managed to outperform August. That was only possible because he had the aid of the priestess. The priestess is his daughter. Ah yes, his daughter, Mithra. We might very well owe our victory solely to her. The priestess proves to be more useful than Emperor Strata himself. Perhaps I have said too much. Harnessing her power will be a vital step in achieving our cause. Indeed, her ability to amplify mantra is quite remarkable. You would never guess that mindless brute to be her father. I suggest we intervene, for the priestess's sake. He is a potential danger to our plans. Sounds like a crock of shit to me. Not just yet, he could still be useful to us. These absolute scheming bastards. Did you have a good Valentine's Day, Fuff Wisp? Yeah, it was dead on. Some nice dinner. We watched Dr. Sleep. Yeah. Chocolate. Nice. It was grand. For now we must concentrate on completing the Karma Fortress, as well as finding a more efficient way of accumulating mantra. Without that, rest assured, Commander, I have already devised a plan for it all, including the priestess. Very well, proceed as planned. Failure is not an option.
Priestess Mithra lent her power to the Shinkoku army, and all of Gaia rejoiced at the victory over Vlitra. But this time of celebration did not last, for in the shadows of victory, the wheels of betrayal had already been set in motion.
It's betrayal
One that would
time.
shake the very foundation of Shinkoku.
Shake my foundations video game. Shake 'em real good. The day after the defeat of Vlitra. Asuras residence. Ooh. Wonder is this based on like an actual manga or something? Probably, right? It seems like something that has a deep lore background or something. Father! Father!
You're safe.
Historical documentary. Oh yeah. This is the life and times of Franz Ferdinand before World War I erupted.
Thanks.
General Asura, the Emperor summons you.
Machination Troop
The
Operator
Elixir
Cage
presence
Bush.
in the throne room.
I wonder if
Bush.
he's going to present you with a medal for defeating Vlitra.
Of medal, yeah.
Wait, you mustn't keep the Emperor
Oh my
waiting.
god, he's getting betrayed so hard right now.
All right.
Why does close up his skin looks like tree bark? Yeah, there's a Hellbound actually filled me in this whole thing. Basically, they had an original cut of the game where everyone was flesh and there was blood everywhere, and then they wanted to like tone it down to get it to a wider audience, so they redid everything so they were like cybernetics looking. So that's why the skin of them looks like this, so they wouldn't have to do blood and stuff. So apparently there's like, you can see footage of the game's original cut where they're like flesh and there's blood and stuff. I don't really mind either way, to be honest. I'm not particularly into gore or anything, so it doesn't bother me in the slightest. The Emperor! His groove is gone! Someone stole the Emperor's groove. This is not good. He's like oil, right? I guess they're like covered in oil.
What is this?
That's very not blood, like.
Insurrection! Treachery! Treason!
It's treason then.
General Asuras has gone mad. Traitor!
Oh my god, there's a perfect one for this.
It's treason, then.
It's treason then. Trees on, trees off.
I don't understand. What the hell's happening?
What the heck is happening? Part 1, Suffering. Betrayal and vengeance.
Asura!
Vengeance is French for vengeance.
It wasn't me. Silence! Enough of your lies! I shall purify the likes of you myself. Damn you!
The likes of which we've never seen the likes of which. Welcome back, Winchell. Wait, how do I do this again? There's a dodge. What's the dodge? What's dodge? B or something? Wait. Oh, let's just continuous attack. There's a bit of a Devil May Cry thing about this. You know, you just kind of run around and these little... like these bits of game happen. just these like mash 'em up sequences. This guy is very like Akuma, right?
Battery low.
I can fix that. Get wrecked. He's like Neo from the Matrix, only much cooler. Time for daddy-daughter day at work. All hail Dougie. Ah! Oh, I like that. Whenever they knock you away, if you press Y in time, you can land on your feet like a cat. Oh! There we go. I just want to see the alert again. I like making the alerts, they're good fun. Yeah! Excellent! That was a most excellent punch. Do these guys think that they can frame me for the Emperor's murder and fucking get away with it? Absolutely, this will not stand. I will punch my way out of this. Imagine you could just punch your way out of, like, being framed and shit. And it wasn't, like, overly complicated. You literally just, like, so powerful you can just punch all your problems away. Fucking goodbye, problems! Blah! That's essentially what the message of this game is. All your problems will go away if you punch them hard enough. Durga. You don't punch all of your problems away. Fortunately not. I'm too introverted for that. I'll have to go find them.
Save her.
Save our daughter. He's gonna be so mad about this. Feel his wrath. You need to go to the Chris Redfield School of Punching Problems. This boulder? No problem. I simply punch them. Whose wrath? This Asura. What? Look at these guys. They think they can fucking... All of these fuckers can pay. Betray! Everybody betray me! I'm fed up with this world!
Listen to me. Wait. Move!
Can't believe they all betrayed him.
Everybody betrayed me. I'm fed up with this world.
Asura's Wrath movie adaptation starring Tommy Wiseau. Anybody?
Yes. I did what was necessary for the cause.
Fuck everyone but Asura. Yeah, pretty much. That's what's so fun about this game. Like, everybody can get fucked. And that's pretty much the story for the entire game. There's an amazing feature in this game that allows you to just shut people up by, like, punching their faces in. I will only fund the Kickstarter if Tommy Wiseau plays every character. Uh-oh. He is getting mega betrayed. He tried to challenge them about his betrayal, but he's really paying for that one, like... I'm fed up with this world. Double betrayed. He's been awakened.
Your death shall be the foundation of my world.
Probably takes a lot to kill this guy, right? Something tells me this is gonna backfire really hard for those guys. Oh yes. And that's what we're here for. We're here for the absolute incredible backfiring every step of the way. It's particularly satisfying in that regard. Like, if you ever just wanted to like see a super satisfying revenge story, this is pretty much up there. Like, because oh boy, he exacts the fullest revenge. Well, they're freezing her. They're just gonna like milk her. Milk's probably a bad word to use. They're just gonna like steal her energy while she's frozen. Let her go. They should have killed him when they had the chance. Over dramatized, yeah. I assume that's like an anime thing, right? Is that an anime trope? I don't watch enough anime to know, but I feel like that's a trope. Episode 2, Betrayal and Vengeance. From the myths passed down by generations of humans far and wide, the evil demigod who fell from the heavens. Long, long ago, there lived 8 legendary demigods. Oh yeah, time is like... Time gets real fucky-wucky in this game. Like, it's like, literally just forget about the concept of like normal time frames. It's like, oh, he's been knocked out for 10,000 years, you know, and like legends have come and went, and then he wakes up and he's like, ah, like it was 5 minutes ago. They were known as the 8 Guardian Generals. They led the demigod legions against the impure Goma, bringing peace and prosperity to the world. Methinks that might be a little bit propaganda-ish. But one of them was black of heart and had ambitions of his own. His name was Asura. Selfish with his own aspirations, he turned against his kind and struck fear into the demigod race, taking the life of their Emperor Strata. We're into full-blown propaganda at this stage. It was a dark time. It's a cool-looking monster. I think that's meant to be their propaganda artist impression of Asura, like what Asura did. You know, this is him, like, being able... The 6 arms, I think, are meant to be represented in him. It was a dark time. Black clouds cloaked the sky. Unpenetrated by the sun's rays, plants and trees all over the world withered and died. Humanity was overcome with grief and sorrow. Look at them, the way they portray themselves. Look, they're all like lovely light gods, and he's like cursed. Then, just when it was believed that all hope was lost, oh, you can hide this and look just purely at the art as well, which is pretty cool. 7 pillars of light poured down from the heavens, and the remaining 7 guardians generals appeared. Under the command of the great Deus, they fought heroically against their brother who betrayed them and avenged their emperor's death by sending Asura to his own. Thenceforth they became known as the 7 deities, and they watch over the humans from the heavens.
Labeled a traitor, with his wife killed and his daughter taken from him, all he has left is his wrath. Refusing to die, Asura awakens in a strange world. There, a small mysterious spider appears and begins to guide him, spurring Asura to make his way back to his world.
Kind of like an anime movie, I guess. Sure, there are plenty of games like this. I don't think I could ever play a visual novel though. They seem to go on for like fucking forever. Plus the amount of voice that like you would have to do, like you'd have to read every line. Oof, like Danganronpa would be fun to play, but holy shit. Holy shit. Visual novels are great fun. The only ones I've ever fucked with are on PlayStation Vita. So I played Danganronpa was my first, and I loved it. Like, I just loved the whole feel of it. It had a very dark, like tongue-in-cheek, but dark as fuck.
Because I doubt you would understand. So for now, let's just say you are having a bad dream.
Bad dream.
Good question. Not the right one. The right question would be, who are you?
You play Ace Attorney? No, I wouldn't like it. Metroid Prime streams that game. She was streaming it for like a year, pretty much.
Should you fall,
She did a series of them, and it took her like a year to play through it all.
that's it. Up you go. Yes, there is a reason why you must continue to climb, isn't there? You may have forgotten why, but the flame inside you still burns. That's it. Keep going, Asura.
Asura! These are our enemies. The impure Goma.
It's his voice. He just speaks all suspicious, like, doesn't he?
Let's see what you make of them.
See what you make of. There is a lock on. Guess you have to do it twice.
Not bad.
Not bad. Oh, giant manta rays.
By multiple enemies.
They're gonna absolutely Steve Irwin the shit out of me. Let's go. LB to lock on. Right, I needed to wait for it to be unlocked. There we go. Interesting.
Not bad. Time for your next lesson.
Oh shit.
See you shoot this down.
I will. Shoot down enemy projectiles, right. The guy that like taught him everything he knows. I don't really many times, I don't know, let's count it. Not bad.
There we go.
Maybe he's like he's only got a drawstring on the back of him and he's got like 6 phrases.
Prepare yourself.
There's a snake in my boots. Someone poisoned the water hole. Haha, not bad.
Do against your own master.
That finger is very I'm good, and you? Yeah, I'm pretty good, thanks. I've just decided to play this fully. Pressing at the exact moment increases your synchronic rate with Asura. Achieve a highest synchronic rate, and you get... Excellent. 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 Nice. Your type of cheese. I didn't realize you were Gouda. I suppose I've never actually physically seen you, so I guess I shouldn't really be surprised that you're cheese. That headbutt though. The fortune was fun. I still need to find my ex that I stabbed or he stabbed me. Oh, it was such a cool idea. Like, it's such a cool, like, she really went all out with it, with the animations, and the whole setup was just fantastic. It was such a cool stream. Your reward is a handshake. No, your reward is excellent. It says excellent when you get it right. That was the whole lead into it. Oh, he remember. This is him remembering who he is. That's why he was getting taught by him. That was a flashback. There we go. Context. Context is everything. So he's remembering who he was because he's just woken up from like thousands of years of slumber. I think it was you. It was me. That I stabbed or he stabbed me. I mean, there's a big difference there. Oh, Windtrail stabbed you. That's very... I would say if anybody's likely to stab anybody in this community, Windtrail's probably top of the list for dealing out the stabbings. It's over for them. Very stabby.
Has been killed.
Emperor Strata. That was a long time ago.
Treason. Traitor. General Asuras has gone mad.
That's quite the narrative they're establishing.
Traitor.
They're really going out of their way to gaslight him, aren't they? This is a full-blown, like, exercise in gaslighting right here. I didn't make you angry. You chose to be angry as a response. This is your fault.
The traitor Asura has been defeated!
Rip. Rip. He's ready now. He remembers.
Deus said he would save the world. Are you satisfied with being a cog in his machine?
I don't think he is.
Or you could just curl up and die?
Guilty until proven innocent. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the running theory, but it doesn't seem to work that way, does it?
Well, what's the matter? Have I angered you?
Death by public, what is it? What do you call it? The public jury, or whatever. The court of public opinion.
Me?
Guilty.
Crying? In Naraka?
Everyone is innocent until speculated guilty. So many flashbacks. It's great, isn't it? I love a good flashback. Oh, here we go. He's ready. Our boy's ready. Oh, he mad. He real mad. He's mad. Yo, Kevs, welcome. Hello, sir. Hello yourself, sir. How's it going? Oh, he's erupting. He is fucking ready for this one. Unfathomable rage! We are playing Asuras Wrath. Every single goddamn episode. Not a single episode has been spared. Lost episodes, half episodes, missing acts, the lot of it.
Your world, Gaia. 12,000 years have passed since you were here last.
12,000 years is
Nothing to a demigod
a while.
like yourself, now is it?
Is this how you save the world? This place looks like hell.
Maybe he thinks they might be dicks, but they still do their jobs. I don't know. It seems like, I mean, they stole his daughter and shit. Like, they're pretty much the low of the low. I'm surprised he's surprised, but maybe you're right. Maybe he thought as demigods. Who knows? But we got the. This is like the Western style opening, you know. The lone gunman rolls into town. Yeah, it's a nice new logo. Wisps, please. Wisps. It's not too intrusive, I don't think. It's nice up there. We've got the black bars kind of playing into it at the minute with this game. They're scared of Asura. His legends have been passed down. What are they saying? Salty? Is that because they're still salty about him killing the Emperor? Salty! 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 Super salty! Gaia. Oh, Goma Howler, impurity level 32. Nice. Let's dance, you gorilla fucks. Let's kill some Goma's ass. Well, my usual life is pretty awesome. Well, that's nice. This Septenarion. Playing this evening and then more Song of Horror on Monday. That'll be fun. Purification Troop Private Doji. Destruction!
So, you have returned.
Is that Deus?
Back from the dead.
Oh, Rasho.
Demi-god
Purification Troop.
We shall send you back to the shadows of death.
Can we knock him? Come on. We're going to go full burst. He's gonna... Ah, you idiot. Oh, I can lock on to him. And it's time. Excellent. Right in the face. He got most punched. You hear that guitar like in the background. I made a little of all the clips that were done of the Zelda stream the other day. I made a silly little video out of it. So thanks for all the clips.
All ships, prepare for purification.
Look at this guy.
Purify!
The Lord of Excess.
All ships, release fire!
Uh-oh. They're going full nukes.
What a lucky turn to find the traitor.
I saw him. Oh shit. Oh nice. I ducked straight under his legs. And his halo came off. That's pretty cool, like immediately just slid under his legs and knocked his halo off. Truly. Massive mistakes were made. Let's go. What do we got? What is that emote? Is that Asura? No. Couldn't be. Looks like a fucking... Like somebody gave Spyro a load of cocaine. At a glance, that's what that looks like. Oh my god. Spyro absolutely coked out of his mind. Ree. That's a big elephant. Kurika Furo Uchi! That's Japanese for get fucking wrecked. Spyro meets Pepe. Yeah, it does have a smack of Pepe about it for sure.
No soul shall fall into the hands of the Goma.
What does that mean? Purification. It is then. Purify me.
What Lord Deus spoke of was true. It has been a while, traitor.
Uh-oh. That one is fucking cool. I would have that on my wall. My wall! What are you buying, traitor?
You would be foolish enough to come back. Who are you? Do not tell me.
Oh, he can't remember everything. Needs more flashbacks. The Wizen! Oh, here it comes. The Seven Daddies Wizen. Wizen should do less talk, or what is it, more talking and less wizen. One of my favorite features in the game is coming up. See this? The top left. Uh-huh. 7 Daddies throughout the world, right. What else? Oh, gods, right, holy shit. You know what? Shut the fuck up. That's my favorite feature in this game.
Your ears have become so sullied that you cannot even comprehend words of
Can't comprehend words of purity. This guy is full of shit. You can't comprehend my words of purity. Have you ever heard such arrogance? I'm so on his side, like, he's great, he is great. Like, I just, like, want him to beat the shit out of them all. Yeah! Oh, here we go. He's getting dragged, like... That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. He's coming back from that probably pretty quick. Yeah. Uh-oh. He's big. He's big now.
Scared speechless, are you? While you had slumbered for 12,000 years, we attained new heights.
Yeah, I think what's happened here is he stretched himself thin by becoming that big, which will make him pay for it by punching him furiously.
Upon us by our priestess, your very daughter,
What a prick.
Mithra.
As if he's rubbing that in his face. This guy knows no fucking bounds.
Daughter. Mithra's power.
Oh shit. He wasn't even angry about that yet.
What did you do?
Oh, he's angry now.
Tell me what you've done with her.
I love how just in this game you think he can't get any angrier, but he does. He finds ways. Calro, it seems Asura has returned to this world. You don't say. Preposterous! That's impossible. Nothing is impossible. It actually sounds like fun. Look at this guy. He thinks he's so badass. Silence! He is nothing but a speck of dust in the past. Indeed, our power then was nothing compared to what we are capable of now. To think there was a time when we had to actually exert effort to purify one large Goma. Oh, how pitiful we once were. How shall we proceed, my lord? If it pleases you, I can depart immediately to purify him. I've already sent Wizen. Let him take care of our old friend. I can imagine the look on Asura's face. He hasn't the slightest idea how powerless he is against us. Oh, I don't know about that. Excuse me. Ah, I think you'd be surprised. Explain. Oh, this is the guy that trained him, so he knows. There are no guarantees in battle. Nothing is impossible. Haha. Ha ha ha.
Now one of the self-proclaimed 7 deities, Wizen is intent on sending Asura back to Naraka.
He's still being scrambled. It's rage. It's secret. It's trump card, so to speak.
His power threatens
My
to crush
glorious
Asura.
rage! A man's wrath. So I'm pretty sure the extra episodes lost it. For any Windchill, maybe you'll know. All the extra episodes just slot themselves in, right?
Witness the power
Just happens passively.
bestowed upon us by our priestess, your very daughter, Mithra.
My daughter. Mithra's power. What did you do?
Tell me what you've done with her. You will have to make
Oh, slapped. He absolutely clapped him there. Yes! Land on your feet! Oh, shit. Oh, here we go. What do we got? Oh. They shoot them, or...? Oh, here he goes. Yeah! Right in the face. Uh-oh. I may get out of the way of this. Swallowed by his butt. Oh dear. Oh.
Can you feel it? She suffers to atone for your sins and to bring about the great.
Shut the fuck up! Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, he's getting his extra arms out. Oh. The music, yeah, it's epic, isn't it? It is very epic. Wait, what? That ship is coming apart at the seams. Nice. Kind of a little bit reminiscent of that new Star Wars movie. I probably shouldn't actually mention that, because it's probably going to be spoilers for a lot of people. But there's a scene in Rise of Skywalker that reminds me of. For those that know what I'm talking about. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Clutch. It's a fun game. The music is so good, like full-blown orchestral, operatic stuff. He's so small in comparison. It doesn't matter! Oh, here it comes. Oh. Here we go! Look at this shit! Stretched him to his limits. He totally stretched himself too thin. That's the end of that. That's the end of that chapter. Where's the boss shooting from? Some things you just don't want to know.
A mere monkey like you can defeat a god?
The stakes. He threw him into fucking space. Oh, the game is epic.
Shall show you our true power. Mantra reactor, release! I call upon the power of the mantra!
Oh, he's bigger again. He's stretching himself real thin now. He's desperate. I don't see this as scary. I see this as desperation. Right? You know what I'm saying? He is desperate right now.
And its mortals.
Hellbound, welcome, dude. Welcome to the full wrath of Asuras' wrath. Glad you could make it, man.
Asura the Destructor.
Asura!
You do not belong in this world.
Get the logo up now. Yeah, it's pretty sweet, isn't it? I get sent a zip file of all the variations and sizes with, without, different colors. He did the full gamut for like potential, you know, t-shirts and stuff. A lot of options there. It's pretty cool. Left foot. Let's fucking do it. His finger, like his finger. Yeah, there's versions without the EST as well, just for whenever it needs to be small for some reasons. How it was explained to me, because it won't read beyond a certain size, so there's versions without it as well.
You traitorous filth!
But yeah, it was a good year. Lethal Weapon.
Decided to save this. What great rebirth.
Father!
Mithra, Durga!
Your death shall be the foundation of my new world.
Oh, he remembers everything. Let's fucking go. Oh, he's fighting me for it. He's fighting me for it. You can see the bar at the top going either way. Oh no. Oh shit. I always remember Predator. You can add Lethal Weapon to it. Nice. Yeah, Lethal Weapon is literally my like go-to thought for the year. Oh shit, that's quite the spectacle. Punch! His fist just still in the air, like... Oh, it's his arm on the ground.
Why are you here, Asura?
The fist just like sitting in the ground. That's great shit.
You have already failed once at living. You are a fool.
Damn fool. I started this again, by the way, Hellbound.
Do not come back.
We started fresh, so I could do it as like a, you know, one continuation, get through it all. Impossible! How could Wyzen have lost to him? He has brought shame to the Seven Deities. In all honesty, I'm not surprised. Wyzen was the weakest among us, after all. He lost the moment he believed that size equals strength. I think he's got the crazy eye, like, you know, he's fucking nuts. He's got a bit of the Doc Brown from Back to the Future about him with that eye. This is legit epic. Been into manga anime since my 20s. Ah, cool. In any case, the real problem is the fact that fat idiot wasted a significant amount of the mantra, an amount that took us long to accumulate. That fool. Our cause will not waver, because of something as trivial as this. Who cares about the cause? I'll kill him for fun. Not so fast. A large Goma has appeared on the surface. With Wyzen gone, I need someone to handle it. Then have someone handle it. I only follow what my blade thirsts for. Oops. While you two were arguing, Yasha went after Asura himself. Hee hee. Tee hee. That could be fun to watch.
After the defeat of Wyzen, Asura's old rival Yasha appears. Ever calm and collected, he outmatches Asura in every regard. However, Yasha says something that ignites the fires of rage within Asura.
I bet he does. Let's fucking go. I want to find out what he does to enrage him. I can't remember shit. Let's do it. I just love those moments where they like say the wrong thing and it's like, shouldn't have done that. They should, like, really, if you want to beat Asura, the key is to just like say like really reassuring nice things to him throughout the battle. And he'll slowly just become weaker and weaker. Hey, you're really good at this, and you're a pretty good fighter. It's like, oh yeah. Rerun, welcome, dude.
Next time.
How you doing, man?
Come back.
Oh, popping up. Oh, Western music. We've gone full-blown Western right now. Episode 6, Confessions of a Mask.
Yasha.
Something about his mask, I remember.
Why have you come back?
He's got no arms! I love that. He's gonna fight him with no arms. I can't hit him. I mean, I've got no arms, so I guess it's to be... Okay. Is it pointless to resist? Oh, I'm hitting him now, I'm hitting him. Ooh, ah. Ready! Yeah. Come on. I'm gonna take quite the beating here, but, you know... You gotta take a few slaps sometimes whenever you've got no arms. I step away for 1 minute and I've got no arms. Yes. It's just the kind of game this is. Yeah, we don't need arms. We just need rage. Wrath. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Leg day, just as well. He hasn't skipped leg day in 12,000 years. He's been asleep for 12,000 years, but somehow he hasn't missed leg day. Don't ask. Burst. He didn't react, that's not good. He's just making a dick out of him.
Look at you.
Well, he's got no arms.
Cannot harm me.
Being a bit rough on him. All things considered, he's doing pretty well. He doesn't give a shit. I love that, like, I've got no arms, who gives a shit? Let's go! I admire his enthusiasm. Concept art flashes are so good. The attacks aren't worth avoiding. Sometimes none, yeah. It's this game's all about variety, really. Nice. He's getting his ass kicked now. Oh shit! Sure, the variety fighter. Looking forward to seeing this other stuff. The Street Fighter stuff, I don't know how that's gonna work. Looking forward to seeing it. Ah, you missed me! You missed me! Yeah! Getting there, he's getting wrecked. Ah! Good thing he's got a leg. Oh shit! Ah, you missed me. And again, you missed me. Oh, and again. Oh shit! You didn't miss me that time. Kick his ass! I think this is it. Get him! Uh-oh. Get right, get right!
You are only doing harm to yourself.
Open palm slap, not even a punch.
Salvation to Gaia.
He just slapped him away.
There's nothing you can do. As priestess, Mithra has dedicated herself to the salvation of our world. You should be proud.
Didn't really they dedicated her to the salvation of the world. She didn't dedicate herself, and salvation, I think, is being used pretty loosely.
Yes, and I will say it again.
Go on, say it
Your
again.
daughter is devoted to the cause in order to save the world.
Oh, you motherfucker, you should not have said that.
God.
God. Oh, this fucking... Ah!
What?
Yes. He did it.
You are as ugly as ever.
As is your temper. But
You got the mask off with no hands. Impressive.
before the cause,
It is meaningless.
He chopped him. He chopped him real good. Almost right in half, if not right in half. That's another death. How many times does Asura die in this game? Melting slowly into lava. I'll be back later. Naraka, I guess, is their form of like Valhalla or whatever. Deadsville, population Asura. There's an adorable video of the composer playing this music online. She's playing all this epic moody piano and it gets all shy and hides away when she finishes. That's amazing. Episode 6, Confessions of a Mask. Illustrator Satoshi Sakai. Karma Fortress, the Priestess's Chamber. Yasha, this will be the second time you've taken your father from you, won't it? When this is all over, she's been frozen all this time. They just have her frozen and they're all like, she is totally committed to the idea of all of this. Committed in the sense that we've committed her to a tube and frozen her in it. When this is all over, you have the right to take my life, and I will accept death gladly. But for now, you shall have to wait. She is, like, unbelievably powerful, is the idea. She's like a big old battery. This is the only way. We need your power. The world needs it. Litra is constantly unleashing Goma upon the world. If we do not have Mantra to fight against him, there is no hope for civilization. Your power to amplify Mantra is our sword and shield. We cannot bring salvation to Gaia without you. A nice artistic rendering of what just happened. I like that. I'm good. Hope everyone's okay. Yeah, I think everyone's pretty decent. Everyone seems to be in good spirits. Asura, why do you choose not to listen to reason? He's like a big old battery. Thanks for the quote. Mithra's power is essential to the cause. Once we defeat Vlitra, Mithra and the world will be saved. Stubborn fool. You stubborn fool! 500 years later, so not quite the 12,000 year jump from last time. Just a wee 500 years. A nap in demigod times.
In one slash, Yasha mercilessly splits Asura in two. Asura finds himself back in Naraka, burning with more rage than ever. But for now,
burning with
his
more
only
rage than
option
ever.
is to follow the light.
Story of his life. Part 2, Rebirth. Okay, so the credits were because it was the end of Part 1. Which, I mean, is the end of Act 1? Are the parts the acts? This game is super fucking confusing. The way it's broken itself up like that. We spent the day finishing off Hannibal. Nice. Okay, do you know that scene whenever they crash the car and he gets free and and they're like out in the middle of nowhere near cornfields and he steps out of the car and he's finally free again? I love that moment because he seems so intimidating and scary. It's like, oh my god, he's free. He's so dangerous.
If you can accept their actions,
The ending was pretty mad as well.
perhaps you should let go and
Murder
allow your
husbands to
soul
the end.
become one with Gaia again.
Get done!
You choose to move forward?
Yep.
This is exactly why your soul will never belong to the Goma nor the seven deities. There is a great power hidden in you, one I have been looking for.
What's in it for him?
So, Deus is to bring salvation to Gaia.
That's what he says.
But it seems he cannot do it without your daughter's power.
Mithra.
He's having to remember things every time he lives again.
It will spur you on, my boy.
Seems so calm too, even at the end. Calm, friendly murder husbands. Yeah, it's that psycho thing where they don't really feel like intense anything really, right? That's like the whole thing about them. People with that have like psychopath gene or something, they just don't experience things like people do. Nothing gets their blood pumping really, like, other than like murdering people. That's why they do it to an extent. I think is the idea, the psychology behind it a bit, right? And that they're super sick. And the power thing. Oh, this frame rate though. Oh yeah. Oh, he's mad. He's back and he's mad. Good show. It's a big old elephant. Uh-uh. Big thing in the original sense, the Lamb's book film too. Pointing out Hannibal killed a certain amount of people with his heartbeat never rising. Yeah, I think that's just more like of a psychopath generalization type thing, you know, that's the idea behind them to an extent. They just don't. Okay. Oh. Is that enough? Yeah, it is. Rip giant elephant thing. Giant elephant Goma. Excellent! That's illegal. That's killing it for its ivory. Now we're just getting into weird, dark territory. Too real, man. Too real. Elephants are the weirdest fucking things ever, like, I love them. Elephants and giraffes, right? What the hell, like, are elephant and giraffes about? They're amazing, like. They're so weird. Like, they're like something out of a fantasy novel or something. They're just so unbelievable. If they didn't already exist on the planet, you'd hardly believe it. Come on, get it, get it, get it, get it! There we go. I for one welcome our new elephant overlords. Demi-god Goma Ivy Hunters, I know. Terrible. What's happening here? Oh, okay. Some people just can't get rid of an elephant these days. Did you ever see that episode of The Simpsons? Like, they took... Remember the episode of The Simpsons years ago where Bart has an elephant called Stampy? And then, like, years later, they have an episode where there's an elephant in it, and Bart's all like, "Oh man, I would love a pet elephant." Lisa's all like, "You did have a pet elephant." "Oh yeah, his name was Stampy." "Oh yeah, you loved him." Try me! I always just enjoyed how absurd it was. Wow. That guy is fucking swole. Look at the neck on that boy, like... That guy could, like, snap you in half with his neck. Look at that. Look! It made me laugh because the main argument is kids have grown up trivializing important issues. Maybe parents shouldn't let them watch it. Yeah, I mean, like, there was a lot of accusatory stuff flying around, and I'm like, I was just reading it, like, I wasn't aware that South Park was a manifesto, like, because I was just laughing at it. You know, on account of it being an animated comedy. The fact that it's now being proposed like it's some kind of fucking manifesto that has corrupted the entire youth of the past 20 years is... You know, exactly the type of, like, hardcore reactionary bullshit you see pretty much every other day. Everything's extreme, you know, there's no grey area anymore, like, it's extreme, everything's extremely bad or extremely good. There's no fucking middle ground. It's weird. Like, one person wrote an article and then all of Twitter's having a meltdown over, like, can we cancel South Park? It's like, what? Just don't fucking watch it, like, you know, just don't watch it if you don't like it. And the shows I don't like, I just don't watch them. I don't write fucking, you know, whatever.
Mithra, your father has returned.
It's quite quite often they have like a critique of society or whatever, because that's like their, you know, it's their fucking show, right? It's the freedom of expression, being able to say, and then you can hear what other people say, and you can think for yourself. Surprisingly,
Must protect? Yes, though you may not understand
I
why.
find that particularly weird. 25 years of South Park, and then it's like, oh, this fucking sucks. It's like, what? But they've tried to come for South Park so many times over the past 25 years. Like when it first started, like there was a massive fucking clapback on it because of, you know, it's a comedy and kids are watching it. And parents were blaming the show. Like you say, just don't let your kids watch it.
She starts crying.
Not for kids.
Then he should pacify her.
Him?
Those first campaigns made it even more watchable. Soda. I watched South Park. I can't handle some of the humor. Yeah,
Move.
that's totally cool. You've just opted not to watch it because you're not into it.
That uncontrollable rage of yours suits you well.
You haven't like dedicated yourself to having it taken off the air. I don't like it, therefore it must be destroyed.
See what I mean?
Asura, join us. Should we work together, we could more effectively exterminate the Goma. Test me.
You are aware Mithra is the only suitable vessel to become priestess. Raise her with care, incompetent as you may be.
Well, you certainly are incompetent.
The spider's a dick.
I wager that is one of your more charming features. At least we know now the source of the flame that burns in your soul. In other words, you...
The sauce of the
What was that?
Other things just go mad. It's not for me.
You're crying.
It's quite a topical show.
Stop this.
It is a lot of the time. I tend to enjoy the episodes that are less topical and more just like straight up absurd. Like I enjoyed quite a portion of the new season with the whole Tegrity Farms weed, and like the emphasis on Randy Marsh in recent years is something I really enjoyed, because it's just like more, because like when it's about that, it's about just the absurdity and stupidity of his character, which is amazing.
Even one of the 8 Guardian Generals.
Yeah,
is no
definitely it's
match
gone
for
through a
his
lot
own
of changes,
daughter,
but it's been
is
on
he?
for a long time, so that's to be expected.
She's so small.
My baby.
Do you know what I think?
What do you think?
I believe that you only wish the best for our daughter.
I reckon he does, yeah. He's a tough old nut to crack, that Asura, but once you get inside, it's just nothing but gooey love. Why is he so full of rage? It comes from a place of love. Glowing eyes a lot.
Shala Atula Mana Shala
I guess they have like a language in the game, right? I'm assuming that whenever they're... Well, that's not Japanese. Shala wouldn't be in... Wouldn't it? Not? I think they have that. He's just in the rock. Uh-oh. Kaori Nishimura did these illustrations. Asuras residence thousands of years earlier. Durga, it seems that you made quite an impression in the last battle. Is that so? Mithra was praying for you the whole time. Did you hear my prayers, Father? I did. I felt your presence with me and thought of you the whole time. So you didn't think about me at all, No, I meant... Oh, Father. He... Oh, Daddy. General Asura, the next priestess has been chosen. What? General Asura's daughter Mithra is to be priestess. Congratulations, General. Uh-oh. I will not allow it. Father, but why? I will not have you become a tool for war. If it will give me the power to protect you, I will gladly become priestess. But Mithra is gifted with the power to save the world. She could be the key in eradicating the Goma. Shut up! Asura, wait! Where are you going?
Asura awakens on Gaia again, but this time at a small village shrine. His body has been enshrined by the local villagers. The Goma then attack the village, and soon after, Calro's forces approach from the skies above.
Yeah, we watched it last night. Because the weird thing about it is that it's a sequel to the book. Okay, the sequel to The Shining. So, famously, Stephen King hates the movie adaptation, which is Stanley Kubrick's. And the book is incredibly different from the movie. But for some reason, with this Doctor Sleep, they've decided that they were going to do a sequel straight adapting from the book, but also a sequel to the movie. So it's a little bit conflicted. Like, some of the movie stuff is very on the nose and a bit like... You know, sometimes it feels like the movie is just kind of stopping to do that stuff. Pandering. Quite a bit of pandering in it, particularly in the later stages. I was wondering how it was because I'd heard about that. Yeah, it's odd. You watched Uncut Gems last night. I really enjoyed Uncut Gems. That stayed with me for a few days. I was like literally standing up, pacing the living room by the end of that movie. Like I was so fucking stressed. Like, and I was completely committed to the outcome that I had decided was going to happen in the movie. It was just like I was exhausted after watching Uncut Gems. Honestly, like that movie is gut-wrenching. It was very stressful. Oh shit, man. It's so stressful. It's so good though. It's like masterful the way like it just gets your gut and continuously twists it for the whole thing. Plus Adam Sandler was brilliant in it. Really good in it. He plays a good skeevy douchebag. With a slight likability to him. Mithra. Yeah, Uncut Gems is on Netflix. Definitely recommend that one. I'm worried about John Wick 3. I haven't watched it yet. I'm worried I'm not going to like it. Got the first two on Blu-ray. And the second one was kind of like, eh. It was too similar to the first one. And I'm worried the third one is just going to be a watering down again. My brother mentioned that and I found it hard to believe. I'll have to see it. About Uncut Gems. Yeah, it's like these guys. I watched a load of videos. The guys that made it, the Safdie brothers, are these young brothers from Brooklyn. I think they're like young New York Jews, and they are like, they know movies. Like I watch videos of them, like, and they are like fucking, like, for all the age of them as well. They're like borderline Tarantino levels of film knowledge. Like everything is a reference to something else. Like, I watched a video of them picking out movies from the Criterion collection, and they fucking knew everything. Like, it was impressive to see. The two of them are like real high energy, hectic. They're pretty cool dudes, it seems. Their movie they made previous to that was one called Good Times with Robert Pattinson, and it's apparently that's the reason that he ended up getting the role for Batman off the back of that movie. How do I... Is there a way to sprint? Nah. I think I'm gonna see Birds of Prey tomorrow. That's the plan anyway. Whoa. Ah! Ow. He burnt my toes. Ah! You didn't get me that time, I don't think. Fucking Donkey Kong getting away from me. This is what it looks like on the other side of Donkey Kong. Ow. Ow. Let's go! Yes. Excellence. It's what we strive for. Oh, grab her! Oh, you dumbass. Excellence. Yeah, tell me what you think. I have no one to talk about it with. Hellbound's seen it. Hellbound here has seen it. John Wick 3 has seen him again. Yeah, more ridiculous, which I was fine with. Yeah, I like the first movie. The second one was a bit as fun. I found the second one took itself quite seriously, which kind of spoiled it a bit for me. Like the whole, like, it tried to be overly dramatic, like with the chick. Remember the chick like slitting her wrists and all in the bath? Like, I found that all a bit like odd for a John Wick. I was like, oh, it's kind of a bit weirdly dark. Kind of sucked the fun out of it a bit. Even though it's a movie about murdering people, like the murdering is usually quite light in terms of how it's handled. It's not like, you know, we're focusing on the suffering of one individual or whatever. Just like a bunch of dudes getting capped in a corridor, like. Here we go. Oh my god, he really hit me there. Excellent. Excellent. Great! Not quite excellent, but it'll do. I enjoyed the scenes. It did make me want to go, oh my god, I want to watch it again and again. I give the movie an 8 out of 10. That's quite a high number. That's quite high. It's a very high rating. 1984. I know who the villain is. I've got an idea. I feel like they've given too much away in the trailers and stuff. Like, you know, I feel like I have a good idea of what's going on in the movie. I don't have any, like, knowledge of the comics. I don't know who the characters are. But I feel like I know what the plot is, roughly. Just because of the way the trailer is done. Kind of does show off quite a bit. Quite a bit of setup in that trailer for deceptions. Like, you're getting debated, like red herrings or whatever. A lot of the trailer seems to be full of them. A lot of that stuff's going to be flipped on its head. Especially the Steve Rogers stuff. I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet. I'm like 90% sure he's not actually real as such, or he's like as a result of some deal she did with that guy who's the bad guy. Because there's a whole bit in the trailer where he's like, imagine a world where you can have anything you want, and then the next bit of the trailer is like Steve Rogers just magically appearing back from the dead, and it's like, well, that's, you know, felt pretty on the nose. Cal Rowe. This is their crazy scientist looking motherfucker with the wild eyes. In his drawings, his eye is much more like spiral crazy looking. When is that Uzumaki out? Is that out soon? Speaking of spirals.
So this is the reason for the unusual mantra concentration in these parts. How disappointing. Well, I suppose I should collect the mantra and report back to Lord Deus. Mortals, the Goma have defiled your land. Before your
Hellbound knows the deal. Aprilish.
I shall guide you to heaven.
Seen somebody earlier in the chat saying Uzumaki was going to be out for their birthday, and I was like, I wonder when that is. That's just like some stream I was watching, so I wasn't like asking them. That chip has a face. What a dick.
Stop! What are you doing?
I need not explain our ways to the Father. A monkey like you would not understand anyway.
You're just an asshole. That's what it is. A monkey like me doesn't need to know anything other than you're an asshole for murdering that person. Or episode anime at some point. Stop this. Stop him, stop him, stop him. Why didn't you stop him? You killed them all! Up with this I will not put. Collecting their deadness. What is it? The mantra? So the mantra is like, what? Like the force or the whatever you call it. What's it called in Final Fantasy VII? The stuff in the atmosphere. Oh, it's just a projection. What the hell? Welcome back, sorry. Thank you for lurking. This is like non-stop orchestral. Like this game just operates up here for its entirety.
What the hell are you doing?
Schmacko.
Your lives will end here.
Sounds like fun though. Have fun with that. Sharing is caring.
Surrender your soul to us.
Surrender your soul to us. Yet I'm gonna kick your face in. I bought some from the store. Oh man, you can just buy them from the store. Thanks for coming. Shrooms are probably my favorite. I remember once we took them and had a SpongeBob SquarePants marathon. That was awesome. Good. I was looking for only excellence. There we go. Punch him in the face. Punch him in the face. How you doing, Spence? Are you familiar with this game?
That matters not to me.
Make his face. What's happening? Those giant ships are awfully quiet right now. Well then. A village on the outskirts of Shinkoku. Here within this stone lies the remains of the fallen demigod who defied the 7 deities long ago. He succeeded in killing one of them. Wizen, by the way, is the one that he killed. But at the cost of his own. Following their divine battle, the remaining deities abandoned this land, declared it cursed for all eternity. It is believed that the fallen demigod continues to watch over this land, for the Goma rarely appear in these parts. For this reason, the villagers enshrined his remains and worship from afar, but do not dare approach the shrine out of fear. Be right back, no problem, Kyoko. Goma monsters. That outfit is giving me waterbender vibes. See that outfit that man is wearing? Pretty sure it's man. That's very waterbender tribe from the North Pole, isn't it? If anyone knows what I'm talking about. I've been watching that show for the first time recently, so it's fresh in there. There was one little girl, however, regularly came to the shrine and offered flowers to the fallen demigod. Long ago, when she and her father went off to a nearby village, they were attacked by the Goma. Just when they thought their lives were over, the 7 deities came from the heavens and purified the Goma. The little girl was deeply relieved that the deities had saved them. However, the deities did not only purify the Goma, and thus many humans were caught in the fires of their purification. The girl's father was one of those who perished. But rather than defy the deities for their tyranny, the villagers saw it as an honor. They rejoiced that the deities would lead their souls to heaven and gladly gave their lives. The girl walked, hopeless and full of despair, until she stumbled upon the shrine of the fallen demigod. As the old tale said, the stone had an aura of anger, yet the girl was not afraid. Somewhere in the fallen demigod's face, she saw a resemblance to her late father. Since then, the girl has been visiting the shrine to offer flowers. Everyone did nothing but pray, but he took action. Asura, wait for me, I'm coming with you. Wait for me!
Calro's brutality causes Asura to explode with anger. He launches into the skies and attacks the fleet. Amidst the battle, Asura discovers a mysterious machine on board one of the ships. What purpose does it serve?
Episode 9, The Best Laid Plans. You. Come, look at this you that I have erected.
You let me handle them.
Best laid plan. Boink. The sound effects of Asura crushing quavers in his hand. Nice. Quavers are rotten, like I can't eat them at all. Oh shit. I'll be like giant ships being destroyed. You can't even hit me with your lasers. You suck! Pop. Pop. Right. Salt and vinegar quavers. Whoa. What's it you can't handle? I think all that kind of stuff, it just tastes of like you know, like unnatural flavoring or something, I find it really like heavy or something. Like you just eat one or two, and you're like, oh, don't think I can eat any more of that. Do 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 do. Explodies. Excuse me while exploding this guy. I like how they're always constantly surprised by the turn of events. Like, you know, they learn absolutely nothing from the events that came before it. This is unbelievable! He's killed 6 out of the 7 deities! Who could have possibly foreseen him killing the 7th?
No, but it will burn you to ash.
Roger. All ships.
Looking forward to killing this guy in particular. This guy pisses me off. I don't know why, like, he just... I don't know what it is about him. I just don't like the cut of his jib. He's a fucking arsehole. Oh, here we go. Oh shit, what are we doing here? Yes. Love your work, Asura. Pop. He's about to pop off. Okay, now I'm 2-1. A thin line between 2 hops. Oh, hold on a second.
You're finished.
Maximum altitude has been reached.
It's just a phone call. That blue laser looks pretty sweet. The blue laser's looking pretty cool right about now.
Waste your time. Our preparations to intercept Blitra's revival. We have no time to concern ourselves with you. Huh? I cannot allow him to interfere any further. He will ruin everything.
That eye is gone white. I don't think that eye was like that before. He's got a lot of Symmetras on this side. Not Symmetras, fucking Zenyatas. Like a bunch of Zenyatas hanging out with him. We live in harmony. Overconfidence is a flimsy shield. Appropriate for this game. You're getting staggered or something. I'm not really sure how that's happening. There we go. Run. Whoa. He's dead. Next. Nice. Tyson Naruto. It's McCoinal. That looks like it's gonna pump a hole right into me. Oh shit. Yes. Right. Big old chunky boy.
Alert! Intruder detected in the mantra chamber.
What is this?
Mantra, right? They're housing Mantra here.
Those are the mortal souls that have been harvested into mantra.
These evil fucks.
And these ships guide them to heaven.
Sounds very Scientology-esque. Zeno! My lord Zeno. Oh shit. How do we get through shields? Ah! Let's give him one of those. Those shields are no match for my rage! Why did they think those shields wouldn't work? The man can punch holes in planets. That was weird. I couldn't rage burst even though I'd built it up. Oh, here we go. It was for the door. It's taking a beating. Ah! Nice. Just about mashed it. Excellent! Nice. The absolute destruction in this game is unrelenting. Like, it's funny, like, because we've been playing it for over 3 hours, and it's just been my favorite bits. Oh, this bit's different for the shut up because he's not really there. I didn't do shut up.
Did you think I would subject myself to your primitive way of combat?
You're too much of a card for that.
With no plan, there is no victory.
What's going on here?
Beasts have long since ended.
What's going on, Historia? Welcome to the stream.
What was... Ah!
Oh, he's crushing him inside it.
We, the seven deities, have finally brought stability and order to our world.
Listen to him. They get so desperate.
Your daughter's power is the pillar that keeps it in place.
Kill it. Pop. Pop, 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 pop. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Wait, I say, even you have fought to protect this world from the Goma. Yes? We're almost there. Soon the Goma will be no more. After the Great Rebirth, no more will need to be sacrificed. Yes, the world will be free from the threat of the Goma, and we shall attain eternal paradise.
I grow tired of hearing about the world.
Forced. He popped him like a grape. He fucking squeezed him. That's another deity down anyway. Deity down. Can't keep a good deity down. Oh, it's the villager girl who awoke him. Exact my vengeance.
Do you worry for him? You need not fear. He will not die yet. When he does,
Google the name, see if I can do anything about it. First message is channel. Yeah, I'm just gonna Google the name, see if I can find anything on it, because you know, need to watch Attack on Titan, I think, at some point. Episode 9, The Best Laid Plans. Illustrator Satoshi Sakai. Karma Fortress, Meeting Chamber. The remaining deities are shitting themselves. It seems Calro has lost as well. So even our resident tactician with his elaborate stratagems was no match for the monkey's brute strength. How unfortunate. This cannot go on any further. We should gather our forces and attack him all at once. Wait. With our fleet's firepower, we risk causing immeasurable damage to the land. This is hardly a time to be merciful. He must be dealt with at once. Now, let's not get hasty. It's in such bad taste. I'm sure August would be more than happy to take care of our little problem. Fine. Where is he? What could he be doing at a time like this? What do you think? Or where do you think? Oh, is this the baths thing? This bit's fucking hilarious. Do you remember this? Oh my god. You have to, I think you have to like ogle your way out of this bit.
He speaks of days long gone.
Like you gotta ogle to progress.
Respite does not last long.
Because it builds up his meter. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Animation touch up. Cyber Connect 2. This song is so good. What do you call this piece of music? This is a classical piece of music. Just don't know the name of it. I can't think of it. One final season coming. Be a good one to binge at once. You've been reading for years. Oh yeah. He's gone full. He's gone full. What do you call him? Game of Thrones dude who just never wrote another book. He was like, "Fuck this! I couldn't be arsed." New World Symphony. Oh, nice, cool. New World Symphony. It's like a. You can hear the Orientalness of it. There's a pure Asian inflection there with some of the beats.
you fight, then eat good food. You fight, then drink
The way the
fine
strings
wine.
kind of like
You fight,
waver
then
like
sleep
that.
with
It's very
beautiful
Asian
women. Hell,
world music
fight with
sound, isn't
beautiful
it?
women. That is what it means to live.
To live! To live is to have a good time.
I am not like you.
So you think.
Oh, I know what I could do. So, chug. Chug, chug. Check this out. Chug, chug and jugs. Thank you, ma'am. Oh, you can chug your way out of it, but also... what can we do? Flash. Hee hee. Look around. How do you, like, zoom in again? Like this? Oh yeah. Watch the meter at the top. the spikes. What's going on over here? Drink. Sake, I'm assuming. Nice warm sake. He's pissed. He's absolutely steaming now. He's getting all blah. I thought she slapped you or something. The excitement meter before the burst, as is tradition. Splash. Tee hee, we're just having a playful time. Time to burst. Those cheeks. Those cheeks are the most unclappable cheeks I've ever seen. You need an Asuras wrath to clap those cheeks. Just by coincidence, that's what we have to do. Some sort of achievement here for drinking far too much. Oh, I guess I've missed out on that. Too busy ogling the ladies. Shame on me. Them moon edges.
He actually thinks he's going to save the world. The Great Rebirth. Ridiculous!
This guy doesn't seem to give a shit. He's kind of like neutral party.
That is why Wizen and Calro are so weak. The battles I fight for them are disappointing. They are unsatisfying. Things were different before. Yes. We used to fight side by side. Those were the days.
Oh, nice. Like it. Goma monkeys. Let's go, ma. Oh yeah. What? Oh, this way. Is this sprint? I think there, like, is a sprint? I can't really remember. Oh. Nice dodge. Goma Charger, purity level 87. There's a hip hop or rhinoceros. Nice. What do you got for me? Oh, cool. It's dead. Oh, okay. Is there a sprint? I guess not. Oop. Nice. Oh, I have to keep fighting. I guess the rage meter is for the door because I can't activate it right now. There we go. I just need to kill that guy. There we go. Now we're talking. Everybody's always talking at me. I don't hear a word they say. I just punch the fuck out of everything in my way. Do 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 do. He's your big fucking turtle. Oh, you're a big one. Yeah, jump. Jump. I have literally no idea what's going on. I mean, you know, I've played a chunk of this game, a big chunk of this game like 3 or 4 times now, and I'm only now starting to like click with what's going on. It is kind of like, it's a pretty simple story. It's just that it's like, it's so unrelentingly full on that it's kind of easy to just kind of have it blur past you as to what actually the fuck is going on. Basically, they kidnapped his daughter. They're using his daughter. Wait, it looks like part of the logo. It does, yeah. That's nice. I don't mind having the logo there. I kind of used to have all of the stuff, you know, like, you know, the alert, like, you know, recent subscriber, recent tipper, recent bits. But then I just kind of eventually was like, I don't need all this shit on the screen. I just wanted to like strap it all back. But now I'm happy to add this logo in. It's not too intrusive. Adds a bit of personal flair to the channel as well, without just having a bunch of like recent follow information. It's free real estate. It's free real estate. Basically, in a nutshell, they killed his wife, framed him for the murder of the Emperor, and did they kill his wife? I think maybe his wife just died separately. I can't quite remember. But they framed him for the Emperor and then murdered him and froze his daughter into becoming like an infinite battery of mantra for their own personal gain to restore balance. So I've died several times and I keep returning from wherever that is because my rage can't be quelled. First time I died, 12,000 years. Second time, 500 years. So a lot of the kind of confusingness of the plot comes in whenever large amounts of time pass, and they kind of, there's a bit of a blink and you miss it approach to flashbacks. Like, flashbacks aren't presented in a way that's different from what's happening normally, so sometimes you'll be watching a flashback and you'll be like, wait, why is this guy friends with this guy? And you're like, oh, it's a flashback. It's fairly strong ass anger sharks. It's pretty much just punch the fuck out of everything. That's all you really need to know. Asura doesn't need to know anything. All Asura knows is they've got his daughter and they will fucking pay through the nose. There were 8 deities. He was one of them. They betrayed him. And now there's 7 deities. Well, now there's 5. I've killed 2 of them. And they're quaking in their little deity boots. Their dainty deity boots. Easy way to notice flashbacks if Asura has wide eyes or not. Interesting. Oh, because when he's still a demigod, he has wide eyes like them. That's a good point. Oh, I nearly missed that. It's a big fish. But yes, that's generally... It is very full on, like, it's unrelenting action. Episode 10, Words of Wisdom, somewhere in Shinto. Doji Soldier A. They say Lord August has gone off to find the fallen one. The traitor was Lord August's pupil, was he not? Do you think Lord August sympathizes with the fallen one? He doesn't sympathize, he's just indifferent. He wants a good fight, right? He's like, the fights that they're making me do are terrible. I want a good one. Sympathize? That's ridiculous. Lord August is the most merciless of the seven. I believe he's gone to finish the traitor off. Where did Lord August go? Hanazuki Spring. Lord August always goes there to bathe before a battle. Against Lord August, surely the fallen one is doomed this time. I wouldn't be so sure. Lord Wizen and Lord Calro were defeated. Who is to say that Lord August will fare any better? You have obviously never seen Lord August in battle. You would not say such things if you had. This is going to be one hell of an epic battle against this guy, like... I know, because I was a soldier thousands of years ago, during the War of Creation. No one can defeat Lord August. He very well may be even stronger than Lord Deus. Over 9,000! Not enough of your babbling. Move it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Asura and August's duel to the death begins. Their battle breaches the limits of possibility and breaks into the heavens. The intensity increases with each crushing blow. Who will be the victor, student or master? The outcome is unknown, even to the gods.
What's happened there?
This will do.
I don't know how that happened. It just happened. Oh, the music! Get ready, guys. It does a bit like that. I don't know. Sorry if you even know what's going on. You're like, whoa. Wild. The eyes of a beast.
I knew that someday you'd become the opponent I had been waiting for. I hope you don't.
Shut the fuck up! I love doing that. It's my favorite thing. Pop. He's about to go off. It's so good. The music makes this right now, like... He's got too many arms for him. He came at him and he's like, I've got more arms than you! The arrogance of him when he stands with his arms crossed. Ooh. Earth looking pretty tasty in the backdrop there. Here we go. Ah! Okay. Let's fucking do! It's so hectic.
carnal knowledge of the fairest maidens in heaven.
Okay.
Tasted the finest wines of Gaia.
He's flexing on us now.
But none of it excites my blood more than using my blade. Ha ha ha! Prepare to meet your end, Asuras!
Now he's got a sword. Head daddy.
His hand. The only other person August has ever drawn his sword against is you, my lord.
Ooh. Wonder how that turned out.
Oh, interesting.
That image is so cool. I like that one a lot.
Show me what you're made of!
Boink! What? They're so powerful, it's crazy. Whoa!
You are worthy of my blade!
Ah! Ah! Oh shit! Get him! Oh, he's too far away. Try me. Whoa! Oh shit! Get wrecked! He's gonna get pretty hectic with this one, I'd imagine. Look at him go. Oh shit! Ah! He runs up the blade.
This is what I live for! This is why we exist! But all good things must come to an end. You knew this was coming.
Holy shit.
This is where real men belong. In the fight, I don't give a damn.
He doesn't give a shit. Don't give me your real man bullshit. Only the strong survive. He's lost a couple of arms. Oh no. This is bad. I've got a bad feeling about this. I think I'm gonna die again and come back and fight him later, right? Because there's ones that you just can't beat yet. You seem to be fighting them in an order. Sometimes it's not.
Only one fighter can walk away alive.
Highlander rules.
About your blind eyes.
I don't fight for good, and I don't fight for evil. I just fight. I will say it once more. I am you, and you are me.
I am nothing like you.
I like the way they've still ran with her character from when she was introduced. So she's like a frame perspective from Earth. You can kind of get it like a feet on the ground human perspective on it. It's nice. I like how they kind of kept her in. Well, he has love in his life. He doesn't have anybody. He's just like maidens, wine, and fighting. I think you might have yourself a deal here, buddy. Which way? This way. Not a fan of the old rotate the stick QTEs. Oh, he's got a, oh, he's got no arms again. Cybernetics. He munched the sword.
Yes. That was one hell of a battle. What now? Where will that anger take you? You're not me. Yet you continue to fight. You no longer need my training. The one who stands in the end is righteous. Asura, walk the path that you must.
He just dies like that. That was, I guess because they have a whole past together, they decided to do a bit more of a low-key death for him. Because he's not really his enemy. A much less embarrassing death. He died the death of a warrior, which I guess is what he was happy enough to do. In the end. It was like, fuck it, you bested me, time for sleep. Robo-gods. That's a big fucking Goma. Is that like a giant turtle with a cobra head? Yep. 47,000 impurity level. That's quite the jump from 52. At least he got a good fight, cutting the moon in half. That was pretty impressive of him. Not many can say they've done that. Scratching my head, almost missed a QTE. Chance. I'm not missing a fucking thing. What is she doing? He's like, I'll help. Ow. So this is... Shit, look at this! These are the hand-drawn animation bits.
I'm borrowing this.
I'm not in the way camera-wise, am I? I don't think so. What? Wow. Big old Goma fish. Look at his feet. Oh yeah, this is pretty cool. These are like hand-drawn inserts for like half episodes. I didn't have them previously. I played this game before, and then Hellbound brought it up to me. Basically, there's a bunch of stuff that I didn't have. This is part of it. They sold the game in a really weird, broken up way. Big snake. This is the snake thing. Nice. Oh, burst. I'm ready to burst. Get knocked.
Cannot harm me.
All about the sky.
Ever.
Things are worse than ever. Oh, I missed it. I missed that again. What the fuck? That went very fast. He's getting battered. Father! Where is your god? Where is your god now? That's all I'll ever hear anytime someone says father. What is with the left stick? Stop it! He's bleeding now, isn't he? Bleeding in this bit. Oh, that looks amazing. It's got straight up Princess Mononoke vibes there. Moist. Check this out. You're welcome, thanks. Nice to meet you. Oh, we got more of it. Nice. This is like hand drawn. This is so good. Like. Oh, I got a new logo, by the way. Check out my logo at the top of the screen. Yes. My brand. Oh. He's got a big old hand. Look at this hand. Is anybody else getting Mononoke vibes from this? Reminds you of Cheers, yeah. I am fucking these up. What? The scale of destruction in this game is wild. Yeah, it's very... I had a whole idea. Basically, the Cheers intro was redone in HD, and it ended up in my recommended on YouTube, and as soon as I watched the intro in HD, I was like, wait a second. That's a really good idea for a theme for a channel. Something like a bar, you know? Making the way in the world today takes everything you got. Watch him! I like it! Yeah, it's nice. It's just nice to have something, I guess, you know? If I grow to, like, want something else in the future, something a bit more, like, less like an existent thing and more... He squeezed the life out of that bad snake. That was a bad snake. Where's this shit? None of this in the actual game. This is wild. This your bad snake. The animals give me Mononoke vibes. Yeah, it's like a toss-up between Mononoke and Nausicaa Valley in the Wind for me. I got very big Nausicaa vibes in the opening bits with the big gomas. Look at him, like. Is there an anime of this show? This is like really cool looking. Whoa. They made a movie for Bayonetta. Did they fuck? Did they really? What's that like? How was Valentine's Day, Blonde? Do you and Dave have a nice one?
It could complicate my plans for this
Expected.
one. Or it could prove useful.
Look at how fucking abstract that is. Like, that's so fucking cool. Shinto in the block of a residential area. Have you heard? They say Asura the Fallen purified a gigantic Goma single-handedly. I thought only the 7 deities were capable of purifying Goma of that size. Lord August was supposedly in the area as well, but his whereabouts now are unknown. Could he have been defeated? One can only assume. The Fallen One's mantra affinity was wrath after all. Yeah. No shit. Mantra affinity? Didn't you ever pay attention at school? The demi-god school. The 8 mantras: pride, lust, greed, sloth, vanity, violence, melancholy, and wrath. These are the 8 special mantra types. Each of the 7 deities has an affinity with one, and Asura the Fallen has an affinity with wrath. Oh, I wonder what the other ones were that we've already defeated then. One of them was just being a dick. The first one, Wizen, being a douchebag. Was that one of them? In the days of the 8 Guardian Generals, a mantra affinity was bestowed upon each of the generals. When a general retired, the affinity was passed down to a successor. Oh. Retired? There is nothing to be concerned about. Lord Deus's mantra affinity is pride, the mantra bestowed upon only the most worthy of ruling over Shinkoku. Koku. Wrath affinity or not, the fallen one is no match for Lord Deus. Indeed, there is nothing that can threaten the power of Shinkoku. Ouch. It was ranked by a magazine, and magazines are... That's a new alert.
RERUNX5 gifted a tier 1 sub to Blonde Avocado. They have given 23 gift subs in the channel.
Rerun, thank you so much for gifting a subscription to Blonde Avocado. Really appreciate it. I created a new gift sub alert. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That's the first time that's popped up, I think, so far. I have a golden orb of love. Enjoy your emotes, Blonde. Your favourite emote, you like that one, yeah. I think that's my oldest emote as well. That one came in pretty early. I don't think, like, I've seen a lot of other Solar emotes, and I've never been able to tell if it's just because I'm biased, but I'm always like, I don't think that stacks up to the artist that did mine. It's like, although I'm working with artists I like, so that makes sense as well, right? I'm like, prefer that style. It's the best Solar I've seen. I'm waiting on those bit ones to come out. Let's go! Yodi. Just uploaded it to there in the meantime so I can use it, you know. Hypers. This man cannot hold arms to save his life. He can't keep arms. He's just not supposed to have arms. That's what I'm taking away from this. He just can't hang on to them. He can't hold on to arms for more than 5 minutes. That was a good cup of tea. Highly recommend having a cup of tea. Too angry for arms. Too dangerous. Somebody that angry with arms. Can't be having that. It's 4:20 here right now. I just noticed that. Just thought I'd give a quick shout out to 4:20. Please it. Nice. It's nice. Fire.
Mic on.
Mic on. You any other games planned for the future, Blonde? Or are you just happy enough playing Division at the minute? Going full-time Division streamer. Get on the scene, get yourself into comps. Fucking presenting Blonde Avocado! Fucking #1 in the world Division player.
That half-witted baboon. I will not allow him to interfere with Lord Deus's plans any further.
I feel like there's a consistent theme of underestimating Asura in this game. An ignorant, buffoon, idiot, ape man who has killed many deities. The arrogance. Uh-oh. It's a pity he can't do anything about it because he's got no arms. So he's helpless to help them. Headbutt them to safety. That's all he could really, it's his only option. She's next then, I take it.
All units, destroy the village and Asuras along with it.
Look, Mom, no hands. This is the biggest one yet of those like mini boss type dudes. Let's go. Oh fuck, I didn't land that one. This one's trying to get away. Oh yeah. Nice. This guy just chilling out. That is Zenyatta. That is full-blown Zenyatta. Orbs, the lot. Oh. Ah! Come here, you prick. Oh, yes. The strongest headbutt in the land. Hit the butt. That was the most chill I've seen him the whole game for those like 3 seconds where he was just standing there looking off into the distance. It was the most contemplation he's had for the past 4 hours.
There is no need for gods that only take. For gods of death!
Damn arts. So many arts though. He just had a brain fart, walked in and wondered why he went there. Yeah, it was a bit of that, wasn't it? It was kind of like, did I leave the oven on in whatever, what do you call that place, the afterlife? Or Anaraka or something? What's the golden spider about though, right? Because the golden spider is bringing him back, I'm gonna assume. I can't remember any of this stuff, so I'm like trying to figure that out. I feel like the golden spider... is he just there to frame the afterworld and give it some kind of context whenever he speaks? Or is he actually part of the overall plot and he's got a like agenda? I feel like he's got an agenda. He's too... his voice is too villainy. End me. Step on my throat. She's the only deity I'd happily die to be honest. Crush me. I'm ready. Oh no. No, oh no, this is sad. Don't do it. The bombs are falling. Not cool, man. But cool though. It looks cool. Sad though. That was the girl that was like brought him back essentially, right? When he was encased in stone. I guess she had become kind of like a bit like his daughter. You know, he was kind of like, oh, I see my daughter in you. That's kind of what I got out of that whole thing. Because he's like he's kind of an asshole, but he's not really. He's got a good heart, right? Because he has like the only thing that motivates him is his love for his family, and it gives him like an extra bit of strength. It makes him extra strong. And I returned. Welcome back, Riku Links. Welcome back to the madness. Been pretty much 4.5 hours of unrelenting face punching, and it's been great. I wouldn't have it any other way. Okay, now he's getting real deep with it. Good motivation though. Now he's effectively avenging 2 daughters. Doubled the wrath. His wrath has just doubled.
What was that?
What do you think it was, you dumbass? They're always so surprised. What? How's it going, Riku? Wow. Look at this form. Oh, you passed out. Jesus, I'm not that boring, am I? Ooh, what was for dinner?
Asura must be destroyed. Purify him. Fire!
Fucking play me a new one. I don't give a shit. I'll kill all of your stuff. Oh, you want to send ships? You want to send ships? I'll fucking see your ships. I raise you one dead everything. This ship gone, finished. This ship dead to me. Don't give a shit. Everyone, get right. Dead. Oh, look at that. That's a big one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is love? Asura, don't hurt me. Blasters, give it to me. Not gonna do it. This is gonna do it. Destroying of this. Those ships, the design of those ships remind me a bit of what I've played of Bayonetta 2. There was like sort of clock-looking type enemies, if that makes any sense. I don't really know how else to describe it. But see the way, like, there's the circular pattern on those ships with the spikes coming out of them? Kind of like that type of design. For anyone that's played it probably knows what I'm talking about. 3 hours sleep last night because I'm so stupid I crashed out when I got home. Cool. Well, at least you're getting some, catching up on some sleep. Sleep deprivation brings out the worst in us, I think, just generally, as a society. We live in one as well, a society. You got a few days off, that's good. Get rested up. Being super tired just makes me, like, agitated. Grumpy. Grumpelstiltskin. Okay, man, this guy's just growing in power by the minute. He's going Super Saiyan here, like... Is that gonna explode in the air and take them all out? Yeah, it is. Get wiped. There are no ships to retreat, they're all dead, mate. They're dead. They're all dead. Oh, you made pasta for dinner. Nom nom nom. I would eat pasta. So, this is our epilogue to episode 12. So let's close it out with this little section. Naraka. So we're back in Naraka again. So once again, Asura has lost his life. The golden spider has brought us back from the depths. Rise and shine, Asura. I lost myself again. No, you haven't lost anything. You've gained the power to save the world. The death of that young woman seems to have made him more powerful than ever. He's gone full super fucking saiyan. Save? I could not even save a little girl with this power. Ah, wait. You have a destiny to fulfill. Illustrator Hiroshi Matsuyama. Arg.
Overwhelming power surging through him. Asura becomes strong enough to rival
This is
the Brahmastra.
next time on Asura's Wrath.
He gains the power that took the 7 deities 12,000 years to accumulate.
Just like that.
This could be what finally ends their tyranny over the humans.
Fuck yeah.
And bring justice to the world.
We're gonna go bigger than we've already been. Just when you thought we couldn't go any bigger, we've just gained 12,000 years worth of power in the blink of an eye.